You watching the Big D and Crazy Joe show. I'm Crazy Joe.
Hey, and I'm your boy Big D.
We're going to be talking about the Cubs-Sox rivalry tonight, Monday night, 7 p.m., Cubs versus Sox. What you think about this one, Big D?
Hey, it's going to be a good series. I mean, the Cubs-Sox Crosstown series, you got to put it in one of the top 5 series of all time.
Yes, you do. I mean, the Cubs right now, you know, they've swept the series 4 times. The Sox have swept it twice. The Sox are leading the series, I believe, 41-37, something like this. This rivalry goes all the way back to when the American League was first formed and when the Sox decided to come to Chicago. The Cubs were very mad about that, but, you know, it's became a great rivalry. You got the Barrett Brzezinski, you know, who says Cubs can't hit thing. You know, this is a crazy rivalry, man. Crazy.
Right. When I first moved to this city 16 years ago, I said, man, Chicago got to be one of the greatest sports towns I ever seen.
Yeah, I mean,
with that being said, you know, you have to talk about Cubs Sox.
Yes,
rivalry.
you really do, because it's a great rivalry. You know, I think, of course, you could tell he's a Sox fan, I'm a Cubs fan, but you know, it's going to be a crazy game. You know, right now both teams seem to be struggling a little bit. Both teams seem to be struggling. I mean, I'm a Cubs fan. I've been watching. I think the Cubs are just almost ready to hit that streak where they just go crazy. I mean, around this time last year, the Sox went on a crazy run. They went on probably one of the craziest runs in MLB history. I got to say, it was a crazy streak. They went on like 19 or 20 games they swept like interleague play. It was a crazy run.
Right. Well, tonight, you know, Adam Dunn's supposed to play DH. And, you know, he's a Cub killer. You know,
Yeah.
He played with the Reds. He killed the Cubs.
He really did.
You know, he's been really in a slump lately. So I'm thinking when he starts this game tonight, I think this is going to break him out of his slump.
I don't know. You guys got Alex Rios or someone else sitting tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
We'll see when the game starts.
We'll see when the game starts. Well, we got Zambrano pitching for the Cubs, and some people don't like Zambrano for his temper, but I think that gives him fire. He's a hothead. I mean, I kind of like that sometimes, but sometimes, you know, I don't like it. But I think the Cubs are gonna good. But they got one of our best guys on the DH, Barney, man. He's on the DH, man. He was the MLB Player of the Month for the month of May, man. I mean, the Cubs, they got some good young talent, but I'm not sure if they got that veteran leadership that they need yet.
Right. With the Cubs, man, they're constantly spending out more and more money, especially, you know, it's something just came up a few weeks ago that the Ricketts family has fallen into a little debt messing around with the Cubs.
Yeah.
Do you think the Cubs should fire somebody?
If they should fire somebody, I'd say it'd be
they paid like $1 billion for the team.
General manager. I say they should fire Jim Hendry. They need to get somebody. I mean, Jim Hendry has made good moves, but I think it's time for a change. If the Ricketts want to do something, I think they should fire Jim Hendry. Mike Quade, you can't put any blame on him. This is his first year managing, and people are talking about firing him. But I mean, they had a decent game against the Yankees. I mean, that you gotta say one thing about this: the Cubs do not want to quit. They are trying their hardest, and they're just coming off on the wrong end. I mean, that's all I can really say. Is this that certain things are happening, like guys are making errors where they shouldn't. You know, the Cubs need to learn to play small ball.
Yeah, one of the things that I see with the Cubs, they do not know how to play small ball.
They do not.
And I seen what was the catcher name?
Giovanni Soto.
Yeah, Soto. He had a chance to bring in. He had a chance to sacrifice to bring in a guy the other day. Instead, by him not knowing how to bunt, he tried to go for the kill, and the Cubs ended up losing the game because of that.
Yes, I mean they have, whether it's making mistakes at the plate or making like costly mistakes.
But how can you be in the majors and not know how to do fundamental things?
I don't know, man. I think there's just the fact that maybe it's the Cubs and that, you know, they know that the fans want to see, you know, their Cubs do good, and they're always going for the home run. I've seen that with so many players, but they need to learn. They need to get a manager who, I think Quade is the manager they need, because Quade has grown up in Chicago. You know, he knows about the curse. I mean, like he said, you gotta know about it, but then you gotta dismiss, and you just gotta play ball, and that's what they gotta do. And I like Mike Quade as their manager. And now let's talk a little bit about the Sox. Jake Peavy, he's coming back Wednesday. What you think about that?
Well, you know, him and Ozzy don't really get along. But hey, you don't need to get along to win a championship.
You don't need to get along to win a
Even
championship.
Jeffy and Matt Mann didn't get along, but they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. I like that analogy.
Hey, as long as he go out there to play and play the game, I don't really care about what's going on in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
But I think Burley is going to have a good game too.
He's had a decent start, hasn't he?
Right.
He's had a decent start.
Well, you know, he always show up when he plays against the club, so.
He can't. I can't say anything about that. But I do think the Cubs are gonna. This is the point where I think they will show what they got tonight. Right. They will show whether they're a good team or whether they're still trying to find their identity. And about the Sox, they've had a couple players who have been struggling. I think, like you said, Adam Dunn, he's been struggling. I think. Now, either Alexei or somebody else. I mean, they've been struggling. I mean, they lost to the Twins. We're talking about the Twins, the worst team in your league.
But hey, I think both teams want to come alive right now. The Cubs had a good series against the Yankees, but
fell up a little short.
Right, but hey, I think this is the series that's going to bring both of the teams alive.
Hey.
Plus, they're playing at the Cell, not at Wrigley.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with Wrigley, man. One of the most historic.
It's just an open bar.
Not even. One of the most historic fields in the majors, man. That right next to Fenway.
But they need to renovate.
They need renovations bad. They need to kind of do what they did at Fenway, kind of make it look a little nicer.
Hey, but you need to come to the Cell. It's going down tonight.
It's going down tonight. Pregame starts at 6 on Comcast Sportsnet. He's Big D. I'm Crazy Joe. And go Cubs.
Go Sox.
U.S. Cellular tonight, 7 is done.